Phineas Flynn discovers a strange energy signature coming from Retroville while testing his latest quantum detector invention. Ferb Fletcher calculates the coordinates and builds a dimensional portal machine to investigate the mysterious scientific phenomenon. Jimmy Neutron detects unusual temporal disturbances in his laboratory and prepares his rocket ship for interdimensional travel. The portal opens in Jimmy's backyard, creating a swirling vortex of blue and orange energy that amazes both genius teams. Phineas steps through first with his characteristic optimism, immediately impressed by Jimmy's advanced laboratory setup and inventions. Ferb follows silently, analyzing Jimmy's molecular scanner with his keen engineering eye and nodding approvingly at the craftsmanship. Jimmy Neutron greets the triangular-headed visitors with scientific curiosity, scanning them with his DNA analyzer for safety protocols. Godard the robot dog barks excitedly at Perry the platypus, who maintains his cover as an ordinary pet. Phineas challenges Jimmy to an invention contest, proposing they build the most incredible machine in just one day. Jimmy accepts confidently, believing his superior intellect and advanced technology will easily defeat these summer vacation inventors. The competition begins as both teams rush to their workshops, gathering materials and sketching blueprints for their ultimate creations. Phineas and Ferb construct a massive roller coaster that defies physics, incorporating anti-gravity loops and time dilation curves. Jimmy builds a sophisticated robot army with artificial intelligence, laser weapons, and self-replicating nanotechnology for world domination. Candace Flynn arrives through the portal, immediately trying to bust her brothers while being amazed by Retroville's technology. Cindy Vortex teams up with Candace, both girls frustrated by the boys' dangerous scientific experiments and reckless behavior. The inventions activate simultaneously, causing a massive energy overload that threatens to tear apart both dimensions completely. Perry reveals his secret agent identity, working with Godard to stabilize the dimensional rift using emergency protocols. Both genius teams must collaborate, combining Phineas's creativity with Jimmy's technical knowledge to save their respective universes. The boys successfully merge their technologies, creating a harmony device that restores balance between the two cartoon dimensions. As the portal closes, the young inventors exchange contact information, promising future collaborations and scientific adventures together. Isabella sits in her cozy bedroom, surrounded by colorful scout badges displayed on velvet boards, whispering softly into a professional microphone. She gently picks up her first badge, the Helping Hands patch, running her fingers across its embroidered surface while explaining its meaning. Isabella carefully opens a wooden box filled with various scout badges, the gentle clicking sounds creating perfect ASMR triggers for viewers. She demonstrates the Cookie Sales badge by quietly arranging miniature cookies on a small plate, each placement creating satisfying soft sounds. Isabella whispers about earning her Nature Appreciation badge while gently touching dried leaves and flowers arranged on her desk with delicate movements. She shows her Arts and Crafts badge by slowly cutting colorful paper with scissors, creating rhythmic snipping sounds that relax listeners. Isabella softly explains her First Aid badge while carefully unwrapping bandages and organizing medical supplies in a quiet, methodical manner. She demonstrates the Camping badge by setting up a tiny tent model, the fabric rustling gently as she works with focused precision. Isabella whispers about her Leadership badge while organizing her Scout handbook pages, the paper sounds creating soothing background audio for viewers. She shows the Community Service badge by quietly sorting through donation items, each gentle movement creating calming sounds for the audience. Isabella demonstrates her Fitness badge by stretching quietly, her movements creating subtle sounds while she explains the importance of staying active. She whispers about the Environmental Protection badge while gently watering small plants, the water droplets creating peaceful trickling sounds throughout. Isabella shows her Technology badge by carefully typing on a tablet, the soft keyboard sounds mixing with her gentle explanations perfectly. She demonstrates the cooking badge by quietly mixing ingredients in a small bowl, the spoon creating rhythmic stirring sounds for relaxation. Isabella whispers about her photography badge while gently cleaning camera lenses, the circular motions creating satisfying visual and audio triggers. She shows the music appreciation badge by softly playing a small xylophone, each note ringing clearly in the quiet room atmosphere. Isabella demonstrates her reading badge by carefully turning pages of a book, the paper sounds creating perfect ASMR moments for listeners. She whispers about the animal care badge while gently brushing a stuffed animal, the soft bristles creating soothing, repetitive sounds. Isabella shows her friendship badge by carefully arranging photos of her friends, each placement creating gentle tapping sounds on the surface. She concludes by whispering goodnight while slowly closing her badge collection box, the final gentle click ending the peaceful ASMR experience. Phineas Flynn announces to Ferb about building the world's most amazing underwater pool in their backyard today. Ferb nods silently, pulling out blueprints for an interdimensional portal that connects their yard to Bikini Bottom. The brothers construct their massive pool with slides and a mysterious glowing portal at the bottom. Candace storms in with her phone, determined to finally bust her brothers for their impossible project. SpongeBob and Patrick are jellyfishing when they notice a strange glowing portal near the Krusty Krab. SpongeBob bounces excitedly, convincing Patrick to explore the mysterious portal leading somewhere completely different above water. Patrick scratches his head confusedly, but follows SpongeBob into the swirling portal, disappearing from underwater. SpongeBob and Patrick emerge from the pool portal, gasping and looking around at the land. Phineas greets the sea creatures enthusiastically, introducing himself and Ferb to their underwater visitors. SpongeBob explains they're from Bikini Bottom, while Patrick stares blankly at the triangular-headed boys. Ferb demonstrates how their portal works, impressing SpongeBob with their advanced summer engineering skills. Candace arrives, seeing talking sea creatures, immediately calling Mom while pointing frantically at everything. Perry appears wearing his agent hat, investigating the dimensional breach bringing cartoon characters here. Doofenshmirtz watches with binoculars, plotting to use portal technology for his latest evil scheme. SpongeBob offers to teach Krabby patty making, while Patrick suggests they go jellyfishing. The boys build an amphibious vehicle working underwater and on land for safe travel. Ferb constructs the submarine car, while Phineas explains interdimensional science to wide-eyed SpongeBob enthusiastically. Mom arrives but sees only Little Heinz sits alone in his tiny room in Drusselstein, staring sadly at his broken toy robot. His parents ignore him completely while praising his perfect brother Roger, who always gets everything right. Young Doofenshmirtz tries building his first invention from cardboard boxes, but it falls apart immediately. The neighborhood kids laugh and point at Heinz's strange contraptions scattered across his backyard workshop. His mother forgets his birthday again while throwing an elaborate party for Roger next door. Heinz discovers an old science book and his eyes light up with dangerous curiosity and determination. He secretly experiments with chemistry sets, creating small explosions that make his parents even angrier. The lonely boy talks to his reflection, practicing evil speeches that sound more sad than scary. Heinz gets stuck as a lawn gnome for hours while his family enjoys dinner without him. His first innator is made from kitchen utensils and actually works, surprising everyone, including himself. The young inventor accidentally destroys the neighbor's garden with his Weed Whacker innator prototype, causing neighborhood chaos. Heinz tries joining the local science club but gets rejected for his unconventional and explosive methods. His pet cockroach becomes his only friend, listening patiently to all his grand evil plans. The determined boy studies every villain in comic books, taking detailed notes on their techniques. Heinz builds a treehouse laboratory where he can work on inventions without parental interference. His second-grade teacher calls him troubled after he presents his homework-eating innator for show and tell. The young Doofenshmirtz accidentally saves a cat with his malfunctioning rescue inator, confusing his evil identity. Heinz discovers his talent for dramatic monologues while practicing in front of his bedroom mirror. His parents finally notice him when his attention-getting innator backfires and covers the house in glitter. Years later, adult Doofenshmirtz smiles sadly, remembering how his childhood shaped his wonderfully ridiculous evil career.